Hello, and welcome to this edition of Energy Connects discussions with me, Julian Walker, as I speak to leading energy executives and experts around the world for Energy Connects, our global platform for the entire energy industry. I'm delighted to have with me Nopasit Chaiwanakupt, Senior Vice President, PTTEP's new business division. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Julian.
Now let's get straight into it. What are your investment strategies for the energy transition at PTTEP?
Right. Thanks for the question, Julian. I think, as you know, today we are facing with the dilemma of energy. It's a security of supply, affordability of energy, and then sustainability. So our energy transition strategy revolve around this dilemma. So we believe that gas will be important transition fuel for the short term. It provides security of supply and affordable energy. So as part of our three pillar strategy, we focus on drive value for our E&P business, which mainly we're going to focus on gas. At the same time, we want to make sure that we're going to deliver gas energy as the cleanest possible. So we come with the second pillar of the decarbonization. And the third pillar, we look to diversify our business into something that are more sustainable in the future, something like renewables, low carbon fuels, things like that. So basically, this is our three pillar strategy for energy transition.
Great to hear. And would you say this also fits around what PTTEP is doing around the future of energy?
Yeah, I think for future energy, I think we focus on two things. The first is we focus on decarbonization as part of transition, right? So we're looking to provide technology on CCUS to help lower emission from the gas utilization during this transition period, right? And for providing the solution in the long term, right? For the hard to abate industry, like cement industry, things like that, right? So this is the first part. I think second part is the building our new business around the low carbon energy and fuels. So currently we're focusing on next generation new renewable technology, and then low carbon fuels in terms of power to X from renewable energy, as well as bio-based synthetic fuels, right? So currently we're working on a few things on our front. In Thailand, we are heading development of CCS hub in the of Thailand. Hopefully, we can achieve 40 million ton per annum target that's set out by our government. We also look for opportunity to invest in CCS overseas as well. And in terms of this new energy, new business, we are working with our consortium a few places to develop at least at the beginning e-methanol for maritime sector, help with the shipping business. We see that there are potential, the technology is ready, and the market is, I think, the most mature now.
That's really interesting to hear. And I just wanted to ask you about, are you looking at opportunities in hydrogen?
Right. I think definitely we certainly look at the hydrogen. I think we believe that hydrogen will be part of the solution in the future. Either going to be the source of energy carry renewable from the place that have a lot of potential to the place that have limited potential. And also it could be a feedstock for low carbon fuels like this, or power to X is e-methanol or using hydrogen as a feedstock, right? So we are working with our parent community group to develop demand and infrastructure ecosystem in Thailand. At the same time, at the transition, we look into developing blue hydrogen domestically using our CCS capacity in Thailand, and we're getting into green hydrogen. I think particularly in the area that we have operation footprints like in Middle East.
Great to hear. And I know you were touching on CCUS, but what innovative technologies are you looking at in terms of decarbonization?
Right. I think in terms of decarbonization, we look at three groups of technologies. I think the first one is the carbon capture. I think, as you know, the CCUS value chain, one of the most important part is the capture, right? And it's still one of the most expensive part of the value chain. So we are trying to find a thing that can reduce the cost so make CCUS is more viable and more affordable to the wider industries and other sectors as well. Second part is the carbon conversion technology. We're talking about CCUS, power to X. The conversion quite important. I think currently there's some technology available, some more ready than the others, but still it's still cost more than conventional products. So we're looking at technology that we can lower the cost again to make sure that our green product, low carbon product will be affordable in the future. And the last one would be looking into the future in terms of next generation renewable technology, renewable energy, power to X. So that again, everything back to this, make sure that will be affordable. We know that we have potential, but how are we going to make it affordable, right? So all the technology that we look into make sure that energy will be secure and affordable.
Great, that's really good to hear. And you mentioned earlier the Middle East, but how important is the Middle East market for PTTEP? And do you see any opportunities for some of those technologies you mentioned regarding decarbonization in the region?
Right, I think certainly, I think Middle East is really important to PTTEP. We have present in Middle East country for a few decades now, especially in Oman, and I think we have some blocks and present in UAE as well. We think Middle East is blessed with huge potential of renewable energies, wind, solar. It also has large unpopulated lands that's going to be ideal for developing renewable energies, right? And then another factor is that is what location that it's located between Europe and Indo-Pacific regions.
Yeah,
they can serve both markets very well. So we look forward to apply our technologies and invest in the region.
That's really good to hear. And just sticking to the Middle East, do you see opportunities for technologies to support the energy transition in the Middle East as well?
Right. I think we mentioned about technology in terms of energy transition, but for PTTEP, we have the other business area that we are diversifying into. We have developed AI and robotic technology and business. We have set up a new subsidiary called ARV, AI and Robotic Venture. I think there's some technology that we can apply to service oil and gas business in the region. We have a ROV, the underwater inspection and maintenance ROV that we can help provide service. Provide more flexibility to the operations. And also we have drone that can be applied in many areas, from energy point of view. It can help with the inspection, help with the data acquisition. And I think we are getting into carbon measurement verification using drone. They're going to help a lot in terms of decarbonization and carbon credit offset. And I think the last one that we are working on is the geospatial data analytics that we can using AI technology data analytics to help improve energy efficiency, energy management, getting into smart city ideas.
Great. Well, all the best for that. And we're coming to the end of 2022. It sounds like you've got a lot going on and exciting times ahead.
Yep, certainly. We look forward to more activity in the Middle East region.
Thanks, Nopasit. I appreciate you making time to speak to me today and sharing some of your insights and views of what PTTEP is doing around the energy transition and all of the new technologies as well.
Right, thank you. The honor is mine.
Thanks everyone for watching, and I look forward to bringing you more engaging conversations soon.